Welcome to the channel, guys, where we explore various topics related to gaming. Today, we're excited to dive into the fascinating world of competitive gaming. As gaming has become more mainstream and accessible, competitive gaming has grown into a global phenomenon, with millions of players competing against each other across various games and platforms. It's clear that competitive gaming is not just a hobby, but a way of life for many. In this video, we'll explore the history and culture of competitive gaming and delve into what makes this community so unique and captivating. First, we'll take a look at the origins of competitive gaming, tracing its roots back to the arcade games of 1970s and 80s. From there, we'll explore how the rise of online gaming in the 1990s led to the explosion of competitive gaming as we know it today. We'll discuss the pivotal role that Quake and Counter-Strike and StarCraft played in shaping the competitive gaming landscape and how they paved the way for modern-day esports. Next, we'll examine how competitive gaming has evolved over the years, from local tournaments to massive global events with millions of dollars in prize money on the line. But competitive gaming isn't just about the games and the tournaments, it's about the culture, and that is the third part of this video, that will delve into the unique culture of the competitive gaming, with its own language, customs, and ritual. From trash talking to post-game handshake, there's a lot to explore in this fascinating community. So guys, sit back, relax, and let's explore the history and the culture of competitive gaming together. Number 1. The origins of competitive gaming. Competitive gaming has a long and rich history, guys, stretching back several decades. It all started with the arcade games in the 1970s and 80s, when gamers would compete against each other for high scores and bragging rights. Games like Space Invader, Pac-Man, and Donkey Kong were incredibly popular. Arcade owners began hosting small tournaments as a way to attract more customers. However, guys, it wasn't until the rise of online gaming in the 1990s that competitive gaming really took off. The advent of the internet allowed gamers from around the world to connect and compete against each other in real time. This led to the creation of a dedicated online gaming communities where gamers could share strategies, tips, and tricks, and engage in friendly competitions. One of the first online games to gain worldwide popularity was Doom, released in 1993. Doom was the first-person shooter that allowed players to connect and compete against each other over the internet. This paved the way for other online games like Quake, which became one of the most popular competitive games in the 1990s. In addition to online gaming, the LAN parties also played a key role in the early days of competitive gaming. LAN parties were events where gamers would gather in person, often in someone's house or at a gaming center, to play games together on a local area network. These events were a way for gamers to connect and compete in a more social setting, and they helped to foster a sense of community within the gaming world. Number 2. The evolution of competitive gaming. Over the years, guys, competitive gaming has evolved and grown in many ways. What started as small local tournaments and LAN parties has grown into a global industry, with professional teams, dedicated streaming platforms, and a massive global events. One major development in the evolution of competitive gaming has been the rise of esports. Esports refers to organized competitive gaming at a professional level, with players, teams, and leagues. The earliest esports events were held in the late 1990s and early 2000s, which were games like Quake and Counter-Strike. But it was until the mid-2010s that esports really exploded in popularity, with events like the League of Legends World Championship and the International Dota 2 Championship attracting millions of viewers and offering millions of dollars in prize money. As esports has grown, so too have the number of professional teams and players. The best players and team often compete in regular leagues, tournaments, and international events, and the best team can earn millions of dollars in prize money. Another major development in the evolution of competitive gaming has been the rise of dedicated streaming platforms like Twitch. Now, Twitch was launched in 2011 as a way for gamers to stream their gameplay and share it with others. In addition to the esports and streaming, competitive gaming has been involved in many other ways. For example, many games now offer built-in tools and features for competitive play. Overall, guys, the evolution competitive gaming has been driven by a combination of factors, from advancements in technology, changes in the gaming industry, and the passion, dedication of gamers themselves. Number 3. The culture of competitive gaming. Now, competitive gaming has developed a distinct culture over the years, with its own set of values, norms, and traditions. The culture of competitive gaming is shaped by the passion and dedication of players, and the thrill of competition and the social connection that are formed within the gaming community. One of the defining characteristics of the culture of competitive gaming is the emphasis on skill and strategy, guys. The competitive gamers are constantly striving to improve their skills and develop new strategies that will give them an edge over their opponents. This focus on skill and strategy is reflected in the way that many competitive gamers are designed, with deep and complex gameplay mechanics that require practice and mastery. The culture of competitive gaming also places a high value on the community and social connection. In addition, guys, the culture of competitive gaming also celebrates individuality and creativity. Gamers often develop their own unique play styles and strategies. This emphasis on individuality and creativity is reflected in the way that many competitive games are designed, with a wide range of characters, classes, play styles that allow a player to express themselves in unique ways. Overall, guys, the future and the culture of competitive gaming is a rich and vibrant one, shaped by the passion and dedication of its player and the social connection that is formed during the gameplay. Bringing us to number 4, the future of competitive gaming. The future of competitive gaming really looks very bright, with the new technology, games, and platform emerging all the time. With the rise of mobile gaming that has opened a new opportunity for competitive gaming. Mobile games like Clash Royale and PUBG Mobile have become popular among the competitive gamers, with dedicated leagues and tournaments being established, while on the other hand, you have the virtual and augmented reality technologies that have the potential to revolutionize the competitive gaming, offering immersive and engaging experiences that go beyond traditional gameplay. Games like Beat Saber and VR Chat have already shown the potential of VR for competitive gaming. You also have the cross-platform play, which allows players to play together regardless of the platform they're on. That is becoming more common in the gaming industry. This opens up new opportunities for competitive gaming, allowing players to compete against each other regardless of the platform that they prefer. Esports is continue to grow in popularity, guys, and the gaming industry is becoming more diverse and inclusive, and is reflected in the world of competitive gaming. More women, people of color, and communities are participating in the competitive gaming. And guys, the future of competitive gaming is truly very exciting, and that is one of the reasons it's becoming a more welcoming and exclusive community. So guys, do let us know what you think of the video in the comment section down below, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel, do subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for our next video. Until then, take care.